What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hot Seat, your Thursday night addiction. I would like to say I think we have all of our YouTubes turned off, so there should be no interruption to the intro. We thank you all for being here. We got a great guest tonight, a spiffy guest tonight. Someone got dressed up for the occasion, which I love to see. That's so freaking cool. Guys, I think it's going to be a great one. But I do want to do a quick kind of disclaimer. It actually showed up before I went into the studio and went live. That, as you know, obviously with all the stuff going on in the world today, a lot of people are turning to social media, and a lot of people are going live. A lot of people are doing these type of things, the Zoom meetings, the social distancing parties, whatever. So bandwidth is might be a little bit slow. So just I think we're going to be good, but just hang with us, okay? See here. Kent, how you doing, big guy?
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well.
People.
Still working, so that's always a plus. Being in the trucking industry, I'll be one of the last to get sent home. But welcome, everybody. I'm already starting to get a few questions in the chat from a few people, which is good. A little more off-topic questions tonight, but we have an off-topic guest. So, Kris, welcome, brother. Welcome.
CJ, thank you. Dutch, thank you.
Welcome, dude. We're so glad you're here. Before we let you say hi to everybody, my favorites in the chat right now, Louis Calamides in the house. What's up, Lou? Sweet Lou's in the house. We want to shout out a couple other people. Nukem BBQ, what's going on? Keith Bettag is always keeping score. Hobo Nichol BBQ in there for the first thumbs down of the night. Meet Cranium, how you doing? Food for Men, what's going on? Grill Sergeant's in there, one of our moderators. Johnny Maggs is in the house. What's up, buddy? Behind the Garage Barbecue, what's up? Dan from SmokeyGoodness, one of our moderators. Skinny Chefs. Shane is in there. What the hell is Kris wearing? We'll get to that. Don't worry. Uncle Steve Shakes in the house. What's up, buddy? Oh, he was the second thumbs down. Oh, great. There it is. Let's see here. Josh the Cookie Cop. I hope Babe joins us soon, too. That walkie-talkie garbage is in there. That's a hell of a name, too. There she is. Jay's Brapping Barbecue 84. What up? Double O Kris, Pickles Barbecue, Laura from Cypress Blue, Off the Walls Barbecue, Jim from Suburban Barbecue, Mary Lou's on, Mega Fred Zeppelin's in the house. Mega Fred, what's up? Let's see here, Dad Incredible, Jimmy Q. I think I got GT in there. Niqua Worship. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you being here. I hope I didn't butcher that name too bad, but cheers. Who else is there? I think we got everybody up in there. We got 38 in the chat. Big Rob D's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Let's see. Tom's Food Factory. Kent is not in the chat. Kent, say something in the chat, please.
Something in the chat, please.
No, type that, please.
God,
all right, guys. Let's say hi to our guests tonight. Our dapper, good-looking, Double O Kris is in the house. Kris from Eastwind Farms. Why don't you say hi to the people?
Hey, thanks everyone for being here. It's definitely a pleasure. Long time. I think I put in to be on this back in November. Yep. Was around there, but yeah, like I said, just love your show. I've been watching it since the beginning, and I'm looking forward to it tonight. And thanks everyone for being here in the chat.
Right on. All right, dude. Before I start reading more people in the chat, Kent, you forgot to set super shot price. Make it happen, Captain.
$30.
$30.
Yep.
30.
Don't you know there's some hard times going on right now?
Okay, $29.99.
All right. Thanks for the discount, people. See here. Jillian, I see you in there. What's up? Cupcake Krista's in the house. You win best dressed. That's true, man. You're looking suave, dude. That's awesome. Let's see here. The Fluffy Otter's in the house. There's a new one. What's up? In Your Mouth Barbecue. What's going on? Larry Highland, just down the road. What's up, brother? How you doing? Let's see here. Steven and Jacqueline are in the chat. How you doing? I think that covers everybody. Rythrill's in the chat. What's going on? The super chat price is disproportionate to the unemployment rate. Yes, but everybody who makes under $99,000 is going to get a healthy check from the government.
$75,000.
Well, varies up to 99,000. How about that?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Rick Specialty and Barbecue, Hobie's Garage Barbecue. What's up, guys? Appreciate y'all being here. Make sure you guys spend that government cheddar on us and get Kris old drunk tonight. All right. I think if you guys have questions, Kent's already writing them down. Grumpus on Fire. What's up, Billy? How you doing, man? Before we start asking Kris questions, I'd like to take a moment and thank him for his service. He is a former Marine. Salute you, sir.
Thank you.
Cheers to you, buddy.
Thanks, Kris.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's see here. Sent 1000. How you doing, buddy? What's up, James? I think that's it. All right. You ready for these hard-hitting questions? This deep dive into what makes Kris Kris?
Oh, it's scary. There's nothing in here. I'm an empty
Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Our Shack Barbecue's in here. Maximilimus, what's going on? Oh, yeah. All right, good. All right, let's talk about where you're from, where you live, where you reside, where you grew up, all that good stuff, buddy.
I'm from near Plymouth, Massachusetts, where the Rock is, where the Mayflower fucking ran ashore. Went to school there until high school, and then I got shipped away to military school in New York State. It happened to be the same military school Donald Trump went to. I'm sure you could care less about that. So, yeah, I went to military school. I did a year of college. I went for business, and I wasn't into it. Didn't know what I wanted to do. So I always liked shooting guns, so I thought I'd be a cop. So I took the civil service exams in Massachusetts, and I was in the high 90s. But unless you're a female or a minority in Massachusetts, you're at the bottom of the list. So or if you're a military veteran. So I went in the Marine Corps 4 years just so I could get preference, 2 extra points on my exam. And then a week after I got out, I started in the police academy with the sheriff's department. I was on there for a few years, got into my local police department. And then after 9/11, I started working for the people in October of 01.
Right on, man. Very cool.
I've been a flight attendant ever since.
All right, cool. Well, that kind of just killed 2 questions, but whatever.
Sorry.
It's all right. We got a couple super shots in there. Kent did not set the price high enough. He has to drink. So cheers to Big Cat 305 for the $30 shot.
Who the hell said that?
Thanks, Mike.
Big Mike's in the chat. Miss Booger's in there. How you doing, Miss Boogs?
Hi, Booger.
We got 56 in the chat. Thanks a lot, Keith. And GG's Barbecue put a 50 spot in there. Let's see here. Cheers, guys. Oh, fuck. They just
damn it.
Did you run out of booze?
You know better than that.
I'm just saying, you walked away like you did. What's up, Leprechaun? How you doing?
Made a little mess.
All right. Delana, how you doing? Good to see you in there. Thank you so much for being here. I think we have a great show tonight. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Why does Eastwind Farms talk so funny? All right. Well, that kind of goes to where he's from. If we, I made it. Fucking A, Steve. Uncle Steve Shake put $100 in there. Steve, God bless you, son. You really shouldn't be doing that, bro. But I'll drink to it. Cheers, buddy.
I do want to say something to Steve after this, if I could.
Go ahead, man. Talk to him right now.
All right.
After you pour the shot.
I can do this fucking shot first. I'm glad I just took flip.
You know the rules, CJ.
What's that? Oh, you got the Texas one.
$100 from Texas. Oh, fuck.
Jillian. So she's a flight attendant. Does he wear high heels? Yep.
Jillian, she's from where did they film the fucking Jillian, where are you from again? I forget. It's not Australia, one of those. What's that country's near Australia?
New Zealand?
I think she's from New Zealand or the other one.
Huh.
But yes.
I caught up.
I'm sorry. I was doing a live probably a couple months ago, and usually when I do my lives, it's not at the beginning of the night.
Yeah.
So I've had a few beers, and Uncle Steve came on, and I actually stopped the music, and I thank Steve for him giving out all his rubs and shakes and all that stuff, and because he's been doing that for quite a bit of time, and his cost of money, and So I just want to say thanks for it. That's awesome that he does that. And then he's like, do you want me to send you some? I'm like, no, it's all right. So I don't know if I slighted him, but I think I continued on saying that I don't cook enough. I already have a bunch of stuff, and I don't cook enough to go through it. So it wasn't that I wasn't trying to slight him or anything like that, or that I didn't want his stuff. I just thought that he's already given out enough to this whole community. But thanks anyway, Steve. And if you want to send him, send him.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, the good thing about Steve Shake, and he doesn't sponsor us. It's not like I don't feel like I need to, pump him up, but he has such good stuff that it tastes like, you put it on popcorn, you put it on it's not just a barbecue rub. And when we talked to him, he really kind of clarified that too. And I was just sitting here just kind of eating it out of the container. Like it just has a good flow.
That's funny.
Let's see, a little fish in the kitchen. What's up? Throw your name in there. I think I forgot what your name is. I'm sorry. Lovely Lisa, Warrior Queen in there. What's up? All right. Well, thanks again for the super chats, guys. Feel free to keep them coming. We want Dutch to get drunk. It's fun. It's a good time. I thought I saw Josh and Baber in there. They went live earlier. They were talking to J Max Amateur Kitchen. And before I left, I think Josh was 3 or 4 old fashions into the show. So I figured the after show, Josh would be quite lively, I'm sure.
I remember
Dutch, like I already know. All right. I think we got everybody caught up. I think I said everybody hide in the chat. I'm sorry if I missed you. Talk about your family life, the married, kids, wife, cat, dog, ferret. I know you shoot everything in the back.
I try to, yeah. Never been married. I was always open for it. I figured I was going to wait till I was set in a career because I saw so many marriages go to crap due to economics of the family.
Right.
So I figured I'd get safe. So in the 30s, I was into it. And I think there was a couple girls that I would have wanted to, just didn't work out, and vice versa. And then about 35, 36, I saw so many of my buddies getting divorced and losing half their shit. And I'm like, it ain't going to happen. I've gone this far. So, no, I just, I'll see girls here and there, but that's about it. As far as family life, the baby of 5, I have 3 sisters and 1 brother. One of my sisters and brother have passed. And my mom came over from England after World War II, so she's still a British citizen.
Oh, wow. Right on.
Still has the accent, but yeah, great mother, and she's been through a lot, and she's done everything to help me in my life, that's for sure. Man,
that's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I thought about this earlier. I was thinking about having hey, Mary Baker's watching on Facebook. We're also live on Facebook. So, hey, Mary, how you doing?
Hey, Mary.
Stephanie Jimenez, what's going on? Mr. Tom Horsman, I see you in there. It's Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. What's up, Joe? All right, Bango Unchained said my volume was too loud. I tend to talk a little loud, but I did turn it down a little bit. So thank you for letting me know. I thought about having Mags in here and have you guys go at it and talk and have everybody like, what the hell did you just say?
No, you go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself. You fucking bastard. You got smart pack. If you got smart pack in your car, you're all right.
Right.
Hey, Vanessa Kitty, what's up? Beers, Jack, and Barbecue. How you doing? Yeah, all right, cool. All right. I want to talk a little bit about we'll talk about your channel, and then we'll talk about the channel show, or your kind of way you do things on your show or your channel. Mm-hmm. But I did see Mega Fred, so I don't want to lose out on his time and ask the question. We watch your music we watch you do your lives all the time, but you play a very different kind of music in there. You even threw a JT on there for me one time. Let's talk about your favorite music. Do you ever play in a band where you? I know you do some mean air guitar and mean air drums, but anything else?
Cowbell. I'm pretty good cowbell.
Oh, yep. Gotta have more cowbell.
Gotta have the cowbell.
I have a fever.
Yeah, I'm 90% classic rock from the 70s, 80s, 90s also. I like, classical music, some rap music, some if the song sounds good to me, I like it. But I'm fucking classic rock all the way. Pink Floyd, Rush. There are too many to list, but Pink Floyd is probably one of the biggest, best groups.
Yeah. I know I'm supposed to stay out of the chat, but Hobo did put a hashtag in there. I would like Kent to read that hashtag because that was pretty fucking funny.
I'm busy.
All right. Don't say you have a fever. He said he put hashtag smartest guest ever when you said you never got married. So that's
boy, howdy. That's a mouthful.
All right. Mega Fred's throwing up his thumb. Soul Food Cooking. Robert, how you doing, buddy? So glad you're here. I want to get Soul Food Cooking on here. Robert, Barbara, we're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. You live down the road. We're going to do it live with you guys one of these days. We're going to do a live hot seat. We're going to make it happen. Anyway. All right.
So I think I didn't answer. Did you want me to answer about my channel name, or is that another question?
No, I'm getting to that. I was kind of prefacing it and letting you know it's coming. But you're obviously not just a cooking channel. I mean, you do some of the collabs and stuff like that, but you have your game camera, your shooting, all that good stuff. First, talk about how you came up with Eastwind Farms, and then give us your thoughts on what you do with your channel more than everybody's kind of cooking centric. What are you doing?
All right, it first started. I bought this place back in 2014. I bought it from a lady who had 21 miniature donkeys here, and there was a part of the property where all the manure would go. And every time we got a friggin' east wind, an easterly wind, we'd smell the manure in the farm. So we just called it Eastwind Farms, and I bought the place for my whole family. They're in another house across the driveway. I'm in my own little place. But yeah, Eastwind Farms came from just smelling the horse poop whenever we got an easterly wind.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's just funny. It's like there's no deep meaning there. That's just straight up. Yeah, it smelled like shit one time.
As far as the channel, I really only started the channel because I used to watch a lot of off-grid channels and prepping channels and all that stuff, and I saw I got on with Boss of the Swamp, and then just through the analytics with YouTube, it brought me to Russell Raspberry Rock, and I caught him doing a Friday Night Live, and this is 4 years ago, and and 5, I don't know, it was a long time ago. So I'd see the live chat and all that, and I'm like, why can't I comment? I didn't know that I had to have a subscription to make my own channel to comment. So that was the only reason I started a channel, was just so I could comment on his stupid channel during his live streams. And so that's where it started. And then I think it was either last summer or something like that, I did my first shooting video. And then with the game cams, I think that's where it really, I think it was the end of last summer is where I really started doing videos like every week with game cameras. And the only reason I got the game cameras was because we had a coyote kill one of our cats and a couple chickens. So I got the game cameras out, and then I saw the channels with game cams, so I figured I'd do that. Yeah, I'm not a huge cook. I don't cook every day like you guys do. Right. I have the Weber kettle, and that is all I need to do whatever I do. Meatloaf, prime rib, whatever I do, I can do it on that thing. Whatever I need to do. And so I just try to include a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I think I'll be retiring next May, so I think after that I can really dedicate more. I can broaden my channel and kind of define it more.
Right.
Just to have fun right now.
Yeah, I dig the shooting videos you did. Yeah. But before I turn it over to Ken, I know he's got plenty of questions. I gotta know what's up with the cilantro.
I fucking hate cilantro.
Like, you shoot the shit out of that stuff, man.
Well, I bought Walmart out. I said, I'm going to do a video blowing up cilantro because I had tannerite. So I went to Walmart and I bought out all this cilantro. I think it was like 3 pounds. And I just fucking blew it up. Just, you need to stand up for your rights, and my rights to blow up cilantro are there.
Hey, I'm with you, man. I'm not a fan of it either. If I see it on my tacos, I want it. I want it gone.
Well, see, I think there's a genetic disposition that certain people have that it tastes like
soap. Tastes like soap.
I just can't understand why, if you want to, it's used as a garnish. I mean, some people put it in their recipes, but it's basically a garnish. But you don't have to fucking put it on everything. And I blame Bobby Flay and his fucking Southwest cooking. Bobby Flay's fault. Because no one did that shit before he did.
Yeah, that's true. But I gotta tell you what, cilantro, green onion, any of that stuff, if you're a YouTube cook, that stuff is perfect on your food for the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Because the green just kind of pops everything out. I'll use that for that, or parsley or whatever, and then I just flick it off. And I just, you need it for the thumbnail, but that's it. Cilantro lives matter. Shit. All right. Sorry, Kent. All right, Netman's in there. What's up, brother? How you doing? Corey, Sierra, Comparison Cooking. What's up, Kevin? 1984 barbecues in there. In for the grill, Scotty Two Hardy's in the chat. What's up, buddy? Hashtag pin flips going down today. All right.
You did it again.
Yeah. So I did. Dude, I can't see you. That visor's like stressing me out, man. All I got is your like darkness. It's freaking me out, man. I want to see you.
Right.
I need to see your lovely face. Are you ready? Yes, thank you. Are you ready to ask some questions, get to work around here?
Well, yeah, I'm really ready now, considering the first one in the chat. I don't have to ask because it was from Pickles. It was about cilantro, and Kris already answered it. So thanks, Kris.
Cooking with Corey. What's up, buddy? Did I say Corey, right?
What's up, Corey?
Yeah, I said shout out to
Corey. Corey, just so you know, in the pre-show, CJ said he was going to personally sing you happy birthday live tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that happening.
No? Okay.
Happy birthday, Corey, though. We appreciate you being here. Thomas from Michigan, what's going on, buddy? Simpleman's Barbecue. What's up, brother? Hashtag rigged. Yep, it is. All right. Dutch, knock yourself out, bud.
All right. Speaking of food, Lewis, our Shack Barbecue wants to know, you don't like cilantro. What's your thoughts on guacamole, Kris?
I love guacamole. Just because cilantro was out there doesn't mean it has to be in every fucking Mexican food. But I fucking love guacamole.
All right. All right. Jim from Suburban Barbecue wants to know, Kris, is it true that you lost both of your testicles in the war?
Yeah, back in the Nam, I fell into a pit full of those fucking spears, the bamboo spears, and they pierced both my nuts, and they're gone. No balls.
So we're having testy kebabs later. Is that what you're saying?
I had them years ago.
Okay.
I had them bronzed. Yeah.
Well, do you want a moment of silence for your nuts you lost in Nam?
21 gun salute.
Explains why he never got married. He never had the balls to do it.
That was actually a good one, Kent. Good job, buddy.
I've been listening to a lot of Bob and Tom. They're live on YouTube every morning this week. So
I love it. I love it.
All right. Cooking with Corey wants to know, why do you keep lubing up your lips?
It happened after boot camp in the Marine Corps. We would be outside in the sun. You're always wearing a cover, so the top of my ears would always get sunburned and chapped, and my lips. So since the Marine Corps, I've become addicted to chapstick.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Hey, there's worse things like crack or meth, you know.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
All right. Now that we got a couple in, Charlie Pickles wants to know.
Wait, I thought we weren't asking his questions tonight.
Last night you said every time we say the, we'll time them out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He wants to know if you hand out peanuts or pretzels on your flights.
Generally, it's pretzels because of the peanut allergies. Yeah. Great question, by the way, Charlie.
First one in a year. Holy shit.
And that's full of sarcasm, of course.
Of course. All right.
I don't know what it is with fucking IT guys, but IT guys cannot run a fucking live stream whatsoever. They can't get their guests on. They fucking have problems all the time. They get gashes in their head. I don't know what it is with IT guys.
Yeah.
Except for Johnny.
Maybe a little clumsy.
Yeah.
Well, now that'd include Johnny, wouldn't it? Sorry.
Love
you, Max. All right. Let's see. Gary from GT's Barbecue wants to know, Kris, what is your favorite concealed carry?
I'm just going back to my Glock 19. They of course, I've had this for years. It's a 25, 30-year-old platform, and there's newer stuff out there, different options, better options. But I've had no need to change that for my personal carry. I can go out and buy a SIG 320 like the military has, which is a great gun. But the Glock has always done it right for me, and if it works, why change it? So Glock 19.
Okay, sorry. I'm laughing at Johnny Maggs' comment. CJ, will you please put that on the screen? All right.
Which half? By the way, I just have bottoms on under this. There's nothing below here. Just thermals. Yeah.
Okay, that was my next thing. Thomas from Michigan wanted to know: does Kris have pants on? And Jim Suburban Barbecue says $5 says Kris is naked from the waist down.
I got my thermals and my Crocs. So thermals and Crocs. That's it.
That's awesome.
So you're like being one of the news anchors, you know, you put your suit on, that's it, the top. Okay, Cooking with Corey wants to know, how fast do you think you could snap Charlie's neck?
In about a half second.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I wish you'd let it take a little longer.
Oh, I can do that. I can make it hurt.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So
Ben, I'll break his fingers as I snap his little chicken neck.
Jesus.
All right. Hobo has a question for you, Kris. When you were at Lep's house for the
backyard boogie, is it true? Did you touch Shane's butt? No. I think Rob D did.
That would make more sense if Rob D did it, definitely.
But I did notice that Hobo was doing a lot of meat gazing. He was gazing at the meat.
Well, you know, Hobo's pretty fond of his meat.
Hashtag meat gazer.
There you go. All right. Todd, Dad Incredible. Kris, are you ready to admit in front of tens of people that he is the far superior air drummer?
Todd, put a little competition between him and myself, okay?
And he schooled you.
He picked this song. He didn't tell me what song it was. It was one of the most god-awful fucking songs I've ever heard in my life.
True.
And, but I did it blindfolded. So I'll go into these things. And you challenge me, and I'll go into it, and I'll do it. Whether he beat me, that's up.
Was there a vote or something?
No.
All right.
He would never do that, because then it would prove that he's a fucking loser air drummer.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Oof. There's some like viralness going on there.
That's my angst. That's my boss. No, sorry.
Oh, let's see. What's up, Dude's Kitchen? What's up, Mike? How you doing, buddy?
What?
Netman's in the chat.
I said hi to Netman already.
Yep. J-Dog.
Yeah.
J-Dog.
What's up, J-Dog? What's up, Johnny May?
That actually reminds me, I'm still waiting for the money we raised for the a-thon for Russell's when Russell was on.
Mm-hmm.
Once I get that, we're gonna send it to Make-A-Wish, and I'll make sure I'll put it up here. You guys can see, prove that I did. I'm not just taking you guys' money. Not that I would fucking do that, but we'll make sure it's all on the up and up so you can see. It'll be about $650. Carrie Fisher, what's up? How you doing? Four Seasons Barbecue, what's up? Holy crap! Super Shot LT is $30 tonight, but since we love you, there you go, buddy.
Oh shit! Let me pour one. I'm being God damn it.
B&B Forge, what's going on? We got all the hotness in the chat tonight. Cuff and Stuff Barbecue, Jimmy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, there's James from M. McLean with Smokers. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Sorry I missed your live earlier this week, man. It's funny. There's just some days that the lives work out where I can jump on, and there's other days that just not. Like Mag's podcast at 2:00 my time. I can't get there for the life of me half the time because I know Dutch likes to say I work, but I work at that time, and it's hard. Netman, no, the donations tonight are going to Monty Kent's Vegas trip in June. I guess. That's what they're going to. All right. Go ahead and get back to the questions, Dutch. Pork favorite.
Okay. It's Keith Bettag says, tell Kris I despise cream cheese, but I would never think about shooting up the plant like he does with cilantro. Just say it.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love cream cheese, but I'm just thinking about the visual of blowing up cream cheese.
Dude.
It looks like popping a huge zit.
Yeah.
Be like Belushi in Animal House.
Animal House.
Oh, fuck. All right, Cooking with Corey. Put that $30 in there. Cheers to you, Corey.
Hey, how did Corey get a wrench? Did he get you drunk or something?
You told me to.
Thanks, Corey.
Since when in the hell do you listen to me?
It's rare. Your View to a Grill. What's up, Johnny? He's dressed up for you.
Johnny said I had to get fucking respectable, so I shaved my head, my face. I donned my suit coat. Johnny, that's for you.
Respectable. He keeps commenting. I'm not. Hey, I didn't read it. I did not say it out loud.
Yeah, I saw it.
Man Bear Meat Company just joining in. What's up? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you being on.
All right, I'm going to make a deal with you.
What's that?
You can read the hashtags.
All right, thank you. All right, yeah, so good. Nah, I got something to do while you're talking. All right,
get after him, Hobo. You interrupt me all the time anyway. Shut up.
Do you mind if I take my jacket off? Get a little casual here.
What the fuck, dude? You dress up nice. You gotta stay nice. Man, take your shit off. I don't give a fuck. Yes, Kris is wearing underwear underneath all that.
Thank goodness. Don't walk any farther back, for God's sake.
Yeah, seriously. My eyes!
Oh, I just blocked the bottom of the screen.
I hate the fucking cream cheese. Thanks, Keith. Kris is a badass. Damn right he is.
Everything's backwards here. I being a Marine, if something's out of line, I got to fucking straighten it. And
well, at ease there, Corporal. All right.
Sergeant.
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck you.
All right.
3 up and 3 down mean to you?
End of an inning.
Damn right. Sorry.
All right. Tom's Food Factory's got a question for you.
Uh-oh.
If you had the choice, would you choose Charlie as your brother-in-law, or would you rather eat cilantro?
Oh, fuck.
Well, I've had 2 brother-in-laws and I hated them, so I guess I really don't mind hating someone else. So yeah, I would still hate Charlie. I would still hate Charlie because I do right now. Hate Charlie
because I do right now.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Sorry, Charlie.
Rick's Barbecue and Specialties is in the house from Tecate. And he says, Kris, how was jury duty today?
It was great.
What'd you say?
I actually went to a funeral, but thanks, Rick. Appreciate that.
All right. How many more you want me to do there, CJ? I got to get caught up on some. Okay. Okay, since it's his birthday, Cooking with Corey wants to know, Kris, how many different ways could you kill somebody with your necktie?
Oh, I never thought about that before. I mean, yeah, quite a few. I can't go into the training that I've had being a flight attendant, but quite a few. Yep.
All right. Speaking of your duties as a stewardess, stewardess.
Fucked up, man.
Jimmy Q wants to know, does the oxygen mask really fall down in the event of a depressurization?
Usually they only fall down when they're broken. And actually they fall down when they're either broken or when the plane crashes and just the fucking sheer fucking drop makes them come out of the overheads. So no, they generally don't come out at all. It's just it's just something there to keep people at ease. Everything flight attendants say to people are lies. We really don't care if you have a good day or if you're comfortable or if you want a champagne. We don't give a fuck. Yeah, they're nasty people.
Do you ever make it to the West Coast with your flights?
Yes, I've been to West Coast several times.
Like LA area?
Yeah, LA, Oakland, San Fran. Yeah.
All right. Well, next time you get to LA, why don't you give me a call?
I appreciate that.
We'll hang out. We'll get some in and out.
I think we discussed this. You're close to the Ontario airport.
Yeah, I'm close to Ontario.
Yeah, so it'll be LAX. I mean, I've been to Ontario a couple times, but that was years ago. I don't generally go there.
No.
Wherever we're based, it all depends on where we're based and where flights go.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You coming all the way out to LA, I'll drive to LA. It's, on a good day, it's 45 minutes away or so.
Yeah. Cool.
It's not bad, especially right now. I mean, Josh will attest to that, man. Yeah. There is absolutely no traffic anywhere. I mean, which is a good thing. Everybody should be at home, taking care of their family and all that stuff, but there is no traffic.
Question for you, CJ. Have you been to Not Taco yet?
No, I have not. I don't make it down to San Diego as much as I would want to.
Right.
But we talked about going with Josh and Bethany. There's something about Sam that, it's like, I'll watch his stuff. I really do. But he just seems kind of like a little prick.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if I feel like I'd get down there and be like, hey, bro, I'm a fan. Hey, you mind if I get a picture of the gram? I feel like I'd be shooed away. I don't know why. I just feel like I would be. So.
Well, it's like actors and actresses. I don't give a fuck. I like watching actors and actresses because of what they do with their art. I don't give a fuck about their political fucking spectrum or this and that. It's like, just do your job and act.
Right.
Just because you make pretend in a movie doesn't mean that you have better insight as how the world should go or be dictated. But yeah. No, I would, if I was close there, I'd love to go, but because he makes some fantastic looking food.
Yeah, it all looks great.
Yeah,
for sure.
Tastes like shit, but it looks great.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to go down to that area itself, that little Italy place. Oh, look at that.
She came with a house.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I moved in, and then like a month later, she started coming by. I gave her food, but she's a bitch. She doesn't like being held. I think you can see it.
She's like, bitch, get off me. See, Tom Horseman's watching on Facebook. Thanks a lot, Tom. Keeping them both going. All right. Were you done, Kent? Are you?
Well, I do have one more since it's on the screen. And from Smokin Joe's Pet BBQ wants to know, Kris, can you go over the pre-flight speech for us, please?
Oh, that's fucked up.
Actually, by federal law, I'm not allowed to do that unless I'm actually giving the pre-flight speech.
Okay, good enough.
It's state law.
Hey, I'm digging. You don't need to say it. Let's see here. What's new, barbecue? What's up, KC? How you doing, buddy? I got a question about flying. I assume you haven't been in a crash landing. All right, go ahead, buddy. I see SmokeyGoodness got a question in there. Go ahead.
No, I'm not even to that one yet. Oh. Uncle Steve, Kris, you ever tossed a bag of peanuts to someone and said, "Here"? What? Oh, here, try these nuts.
No,
how do my nuts taste in your mouth?
D's nuts. You have to say D's nuts.
Well, that's not the way he wrote it.
All right. Well, I assume you haven't been in any real crash landings, but has there been close encounters? Any crazy stuff you could tell us about?
I've definitely fucking been white knuckling quite a few times. I know I've got over 5 million miles logged in. And there's been quite a few times where I've been white knuckling. When we were covering the Salt Lake City Olympics back in early 02, I think it was like January, February. We were it was the same trip every day. We'd come in, go for the landing, no problem. And Salt Lake City is like pretty much like a crater on the moon. It's just surrounded by mountains. So this one time we're coming into Salt Lake City, and there was overcast, snowstorm, and we were circling forever. And all of a sudden I heard from the cockpit, terrain. So of course the pilot fucking gunned it and pulled up. And so that was the first near-death experience. And then, of course, we've been struck by lightning a few times.
Oh, wow.
And, of course, they don't tell you, the pilots don't tell you. They want to keep everyone calm, and they don't tell you exactly. But when you hear a lightning strike, boom, in the light, and the electricity goes off on the plane, you've been struck by lightning.
Right.
But, yeah, I'm sure there's other things that have happened. We've aborted landings several times and this and that, but a lot of the times, as a passenger, you don't even know what's going on. They're just going to try. They're going to tell you whatever it is to make you calm, because they don't want 200-300 people fucking going crazy on a plane.
Right.
It's worse than snakes on a plane.
Oh, I'm sure. What's funny is I did not like flying for the longest time. Like, I hated the thought of it. I used to have to get drunk before I get on there, the whole bit. And I started traveling more with my wife, Mrs. CJ. We started going a lot more. It became a little bit easier for me to get on. Sean Hogan's back. It became a little bit easier for me to get on the flights. But now I just don't like it because I don't like people so close to me.
Yeah.
And like breathing near me or touching me or whatever. It's just, it's fucking annoying. All right, Sean. The super shots are $30 tonight, but we'll give you a free one because you're such a crazy bastard.
Airports are the dirtiest places.
Airports are the dirtiest places?
Airplanes, airports.
Yeah. Dead Broke Barbecue, what's up, brother? How you doing? Beer Champ Barbecue, I see you in there. What's going on, brother? Thank you guys for being here. Sean, thank you for the super shot, buddy. Appreciate you.
I think it's hilarious when you go to an airport and after you get off the flight, everyone, first of all, let's talk about these people that are on airplanes and they go to the bathroom with their socks on.
Yeah.
And they come back and they put them on the seat back in front of them.
Oh.
And they touch their feet. And there's poop and pee in those fucking bathrooms.
That does not sound good at all.
And then let's talk about the parents, because a lot of people after the plane lands, they go to the bathrooms in the airport. So one person will go in and, everyone's outside with the luggage outside the restroom. And they let the kids crawl and kneel around right in front of the fucking restroom.
Yeah.
And hands around the floor where people come out of pissers. I don't understand why parents do that.
Hey, I get you, brother. It's odd what is going on. It goes on out there. You're right.
Yeah.
I've the last couple times. We went to Connecticut. We went to Texas, and had a couple stops here and there, and it was just it's amazing what nastiness is out in that world and what people will do. And it's disgusting.
I mean, I'll fucking pick my nose and not wash my fingers afterwards, but these people walking piss and shit. I mean, I don't know what they think. I don't know what they think. I don't know what's going on in their minds.
All right, Dutch had to step away real quick. Well, he's still there, but that's awkward. All right, Big Rome, what's up, Big Rome? I see you in there. Let's see here. I'll just tell you, just talking. Sean Hogan. All right. Super shots. We'll let you slide this one time. All right. Sean, I appreciate you, buddy. Big Rome's in the chat said that. I think I said hi to Dude's Kitchen already.
B&B Forge. Sorry.
What up?
B&B Forge just subscribed.
Oh, yeah. I saw B&B Forge in there.
Hey, you know what's funny is I did my video last night that I'm coming on this show.
No.
I woke up this morning and I lost 3 subscribers. So I don't know what's going on.
Man, I tell you what, dude. I get these things on, and it's amazing how they come and go. So, what's up, Camp House Barbecue? Eric, how you doing, buddy? Guys, someone reminded me that Rick was Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. It's close to 1,000 subscribers. So if one of the moderators wants to throw his link in there, let's see if we can get him there tonight. Although you guys are probably all set up to him. All right, let's go ahead and get away from the job question so much. Do you have like an end result for what you're doing with the channel, or is it really just fun and something you're going to do when you're retired type thing?
Well, I know. Okay, yes, I do have a view on that now. I didn't as I started, and I made a comment a while back, and Keith Bettag was on whatever channel I was watching, and I offended him. I seem to offend a lot of people, and I don't mean to. And I think what I said was that no one is doing a YouTube channel not thinking that, hey, I can make money out of this. If I do this right, I can make money.
Right.
I didn't start it like that, but after getting into it and seeing other channels, it's like, yeah, I mean, you could potentially, form your channel and make some money out of it.
Right.
So yeah, why not? And like I say, after I retire, I'll keep doing the videos that I'm doing now, and I'm getting, I think one of my highest viewed videos was either 400 or 700. It was I was doing a walk around Netherlands, Amsterdam, and but yeah, I mean, shit. If I can make money at this, and it's not only about making the money, but if I can make, if I can provide enjoyment for people,
right,
at the same time, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, when I retire, I'll have a lot more time to put in my channel, and like say, fine comb it to where it should be, or where I think people want to see it. Because I can't do a fucking drunken live stream, and then the next day do a serious video.
Right.
It takes away. So yeah, I'd love to do. So I guess the answer is yeah, I'd love to form this channel into something where I can make a few bucks after retirement. Because everything helps. When you retire, everything little helps. And
right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Netman just dropped $30 in there. J-Dog, appreciate you, buddy. We got 57 in the chat. Thanks, Keith. Keith said he don't give a fuck. He ain't offended. He's having fun. I know Keith is having fun.
Keith commented. He's like, I didn't do this. And I'm using my voice to how I read it because I felt with someone. But I think Keith says I didn't do my channel to make money. So if I did offend you, Keith, I'm sorry. But
he ain't offended. Keith's badass. Keith drinks beer to brush his teeth in the morning. He don't give a fuck. Keith is one of the ones that I just love to watch. I don't always fucking comment. I watch a lot of videos and I don't fucking comment. I just don't have time. And no one wants me to like really care what I think about anything. But I love watching Keith, man. You hear that, pop top and his wife's talking to him, and it's just a good time. True Innovative Beginnings. What's up? Thank you for being here. Great name. All right, cool. All right. I love the video. You were in France or something like that, eating like Chinese food. I don't know where the fuck you were at or whatever, but to me that was one of the best things you could watch. That's why I watch the Travel Channel or I watch the Food Network or whatever. It takes you to where you're not at, right? I know it sounds kind of generalizing it, but simplistic, but I like seeing where we're not at. So them ones where you're walking around the Netherlands or you're going to France or whatever, I mean, it's not going to Ontario, it's like you're going somewhere that, people don't get to see often. And I think those are the best things you could put out.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. like, you know, people say, oh, you must, that's awesome. You go to these places all the time. And after doing this for 18 and a half years, it's like, you know, it's just like me going to the next town over for lunch, you know, because I've been there so many times.
Right.
And all that. But no, I appreciate that. And I think I was at a place called Moon Sushi in Roissy, France. And yeah, it was a sushi place, and I eat noodles, and I was doing a live stream, and I think it was like a mukbang, and you were like, are we seriously going to watch this guy eat?
Yeah. But it's funny is I hate sushi. But I was like, dude, this fucking guy sitting there eating sushi in France. I think that to me was just like, stop it. Really, this guy's go all the way to France, get the pastry capital of the world,
right?
Fucking raw fish.
Oh yeah,
right?
This stuff I do off camera. Yeah, whenever I go over there, I'm always gets and pastries and all that stuff. It's fantastic over there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Obviously, you go to these places quite a bit. Is there a favorite spot? You know, I was trying to get away from that, but is there a favorite spot?
I like right now, I don't care about this stage of my life. I really don't care about seeing certain sites. I've been to Rome, the Acropolis. I've been, in Greece, and I've been to Rome with the fucking stadium they have there, which is much smaller than you actually think it would be.
Really?
Oh, it's small. It's big, but when you watch like Ben-Hur on fucking TV, with Charlton Heston,
right.
It looks like a little fucking pond, and. But yeah, I've been to the Aegean Islands, and been to Turkey, Istanbul, and over 20 countries. Like I say, at this stage of my life, all I want to do is find a good place to eat. So when I go somewhere, I know where I'm going to be, and I just want to go to that place for dinner, whether it be an Indian place or a pub, or whatever. So there's really, I've been to a lot of great places. South America, I've been to Uruguay, Argentina. The meat down there is fantastic.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it's all based on food. For me, it's all based on food.
Well, hey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I feel that way too. I mean, obviously, I'm a big boy. You're a big boy. Dutch is a big boy. Anywhere we go, we're gonna look for a place to eat hearty, right?
Can I stop you for a second?
Sure.
So we're all barbecuers, and we're all big guys.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does Charlie Pickles only have fucking shirts in large?
I don't know, man. I've given up trying to figure out Pickles.
He's a
Go ahead, Dutch. We got to do a shot pretty soon, too, here.
He's a ripoff.
He's a ripoff.
Kris, I have one word for you. Pickles.
Exactly. All right. Killer Hogan's asked for a Texas-sized shot. Hogan's, you get a kitchen queer shot from me.
You better do 2 of them.
All right, Big Rome just put $20 in there. Hey, I'll take one for you.
Oh Jesus! I better keep this going.
Just take the bottle of that, man.
There you go, Sean. Jerk.
You ever got to stretch after a shot? Fuck. All right, hey, Sir William of Purvis is in the house. Chicken fried barbecue. Bill, how you doing, big guy? Miss you, buddy. Hope all is well. Did you have to double take that shot? What the fuck is going on?
So do we owe 2 shots or just 1?
I don't know. Just take another one to feel good about yourself. There goes my hero. Where does he go? Fucking Hogan's. Here we go.
It's Sir Charlie of Pickles.
Sir Charlie of Pickles.
Oh, the hell it is. Not around here, it's not.
All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna throw it. Shout out to Killer Hogan's.
Has anyone ever thrown up on YouTube that you've seen?
On our show or on YouTube?
That you've seen.
No. We've had people pass out afterwards.
Oh, I saw fucking Rob D. That was, I think, the first one that passed out.
Who else?
Okay, Joe, you can quit timing out Pickles every time he says something.
Who's over here?
Damn it, Rome, you son of a...
What happened now?
I just saw Rome's super chat.
I took one for Rome.
I don't believe you.
Charlie Baker said he's still here. I'm glad that Charlie subscribed to both, with both his people to my channel. Thank you, Charlie. Just know that, Charlie, I'm not the one who's timing you out, buddy. Let's see here. Killer Hogan's, don't forget mine. Oh, Sean, I got you, but fuck, dude. Someone's keeping track. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, what's up, Nelson? Nelson's watching on Facebook. What's going on, buddy? Let's see. Did we miss anybody else? No. All right. I think I kind of lost my place because we kind of got talking about the traveling part of it. But what happened now?
Look at Bugger's last comment.
In the voice of Dory, just keep drinking. It's all in fun, Sean. Sean, I'm telling you, man. Let's get you on here, son. We'll get you hammered real good. What's up, Papa C's Barbecue and Kitchen? Cheers.
Hey,
usually there's a question I ask the YouTubers, that we interview on here, is like, what one piece of advice you give someone just starting out?
Answer the fucking questions people put in comments.
Really?
Oh yeah.
No. Okay. Before you expand, is it just answering the comments, or expanding on it and like keeping the conversation rolling in there?
Okay, that's madness going on. There's several types of me.
Okay.
So, and I understand. I have 500 under 550. So I can answer the questions. I might get 40 to questions. It's no big deal to answer them, but I don't do that to gain channel strength. I do that because right now it's a very personal channel,
right?
Small channel, and I think you're at 14 and change, and you get Daddy Dutch who's at 600.
What?
That's like 1,400.
I think it gets.
Hey, wait a minute. This might be a first. Kris, can you please say something in the chat?
I did as
type in something in the chat.
I did new subscriber. I said this is the worst stream ever.
All right, Killer Hogan's Barbecue said super shots for me, $50. Just let me know. I need plenty of notice. Sean, dude, you're killing it, man.
No, I think that's what he's saying to be on the channel. His super shots will be $50. You just got to give him plenty of notice when you want them on.
Oh, dude, hey, let's talk about summertime. We're going into June right now, or May right now. We'll talk, buddy. We'll talk. We'll get you on there.
All right. So I guess the answer is, I understand. You have someone with like Chef Johnny. He's got 30 or 40,000.
Right.
So I think it gets to a point where you either answer the own comments. Okay, so I do a video, someone makes a comment, and I'll respond to it. And if it's a re-comment, I might respond to it, but I'll still hit a like and a love.
Right.
But when you get up to like 20, 30,000, subscribers or higher, that's a business. And it's like Sam. I think Sam, Sam has guys work. I'm just picking him out of the blue. Sam has people working for him, and I'm sure he has people answering comments for him. But once you get to that point, you can't answer and re-answer and re-answer.
No,
all those things. So, but I think if you're a small channel and you're trying to grow, and I'll say that up to 10,000 people, at least answer the first days or the second days worth of questions. I've had people with 20,000 subscribers that I've commented on that have left a comment on me. Thank you for watching, this and that. But I think you have to engage, and this is just my thoughts. Like I say, I'm an asshole. If I say if I hold the door open for someone behind me,
right,
and they don't say thank you, I'll say, "You're fucking welcome." You know,
I think that's a lot of
fucking face. So that's the Boston asshole out of me. But yeah, I think you definitely have to be interactive with your subscribers or your followers.
Well, that's actually, what the experts say on YouTube is to keep the engagement because it supposedly triggers something in the algorithm or whatever. Okay. So I still try to answer all my comments. Even as I've grown, I still try to find a way to do it. Why are you pin-flipping me?
You never respond to mine.
You lying whore. You are a goddamn lying pirate whore. You're a hooker and no one likes you. All right.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I do try to answer all the comments. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy. I appreciate people taking the time to watch, even if they're just watching a couple minutes of the video. They're in there trying to help out. Theoretically, in order to help that channel out, you need to watch the whole video. Otherwise, YouTube dings them for not having the engagement. But people are taking their time. I appreciate it. I've been trying to and I even said it, I don't comment on everything. I can't, because I'm trying to answer my own comments,
right?
Trying to, run 2 channels, run the hot seat, all that stuff. So I'm constantly on my phone to a fault where Mrs. CJ is ready to take a ball or two. So she
Wait, what?
Yeah, cut off my balls.
Oh,
she's angry. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
No, I think that, like I say, I'm a very angry because my mom's English, but my dad's Irish, so I have the Irish fucking anger in me,
right.
From Massachusetts, and I'm like, you didn't fucking answer me? Go fuck yourself. Delete. I'll and I've done that, and I'm like, I just gotta stop doing that because it doesn't help anyone. It's like, it's nothing personal. Sometimes people can't get to it.
No, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah,
it's there's people they get bigger and they can't do it. But I'll comment on Greg at Ballistic Barbecue, he'll answer, or AB if I drop something in there, he'll answer. There's still people when they get to 300, 400,000, they'll still take time. Like Sam, I know he has his son working for him. I'm sure they answer a lot of the questions.
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
Harry Sue.
He makes it a point to say he answers all the questions.
Does it? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've seen you with him, CJ.
Yeah. He is
seems like
one of the nicest dudes around.
Yeah.
But he goes a mile a minute, dude. If you don't keep up, you're gonna be lost, dude.
Right.
All right, we got a super shot. We got a couple now.
Jeff, yeah.
Big Rome and Ricer. Cheers, boys.
Oh, fuck.
Cheers.
Cool. Jeff LaFoe is watching on Facebook. Robin Word, how you doing, Robin? I haven't seen you forever. She's watching on Facebook. Yeah, we're doing lots of damn super shots tonight. I appreciate you guys. I know times aren't easy right now, so I appreciate you guys kicking down to the cause, and the cause being that we're alcoholics. So that's all there is to that.
As long as we're functional alcoholics, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's true. Or alcoholics go to meetings. Yeah, that's I think Dutch's thing. Let's see. Soul Food Cooking says answering the comments is part of making the video. The fun part of making videos. I agree. Yeah, it's all part of it. And I like talking to the people that have genuine questions. The people that want to make a comment like, "Hey, great video, hey, great, steak, whatever." That's awesome, and it means a lot. But people that are in there going, I didn't want to do this, or I was nervous to do this particular cook, but I watched you do it, and I felt comfortable, and it turned out awesome.
Yeah,
those are the type of things. We're not changing people's lives here. We're just cooking, right?
It's great. That's great.
But it's still nice to hear with the Foodie Grill deal. I have people answering all the time. I bought it because of you. I was nervous to open it up, but I watched your video. We did this. So those are the type of comments that really do hit home. And then freaking Dutch's comments about, the peanut gallery. Every time I release a video, I know Dutch is going to put a comment in there. It's going to make me laugh, and it's going to make me have a better day. So it's all good.
I did I'm sorry, go
ahead. Chef Johnny's in the chat. I just wanted to say hi to him. So.
What's up, Johnny?
He said, were you at court today?
Yeah.
It wasn't hashtag sorry, Ken. My bad.
It's Chef. I'll allow it.
It's Chef. I got to acknowledge Chef when he comes in the room.
Definitely. He's royalty.
He is royalty.
He's a great guy. You were just saying.
You got to read Mag's comment on the chat. Go ahead, Kris. What were you saying about?
I forget.
Just alcoholics go to meetings. Drunk asses go to the ER. Old Max had a fight with a block wall recently. And he lost.
So yeah, VA chick off road, Carrie. She had to go to the hospital because she has type 1 diabetes, and she had a blood problem. But she started the whole Mom Meatloaf collaboration we did.
Yeah.
So I did a meatloaf on the Weber kettle, and I got 2 to 3 people. It's like, wow, I never even thought about doing a fucking meatloaf on the kettle.
Really?
You can do fucking anything on that kettle. I really, to a certain extent.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I we've interviewed tons of barbecue channels, guys, and almost every one of them will say, if that's the only grill they could have, that'll be the one they want. Right. The Weber kettle, you can do so much with it. I agree with you completely. What else? You can make ice cream on a Weber kettle. All right, sure, go for it. I'm actually, I have a couple plate, whatever.
Rob.
A couple of plates of beef ribs, the short ribs. Yeah. I was thinking about trying to put them on the rotisserie this weekend. I was talking to DJ iPad about that, my brother Matt. What do you think about that, Dutch?
Beef, you mean dino ribs?
Yeah, the big plate ribs. There's 3 bones.
Yeah.
Plenty of meat to slide it through. Do you think it'd work out, or would it?
No, because by the time it gets tender, it's going to fall right in the bottom.
Right off.
Yeah. Now, what you need to do,
Kris, that is too sexy when you do that, buddy.
Is there's you can get the basket.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yep, that would work.
Yeah, I was going to call you before I attempted it because I didn't want to fuck up good meat,
Well, so. It's either that or you get that.
See, Reiser said put wire around it and you're fine.
Yeah.
Is that like telephone wire? Like, do I just pull that out of the wall?
Yeah.
Just do that.
14 gauge is preferred, though.
All right, cool.
Get a little copper in your diet.
Is Lewis still here?
Louis Calamides?
No, LT.
Trim.
He has that ribulator.
Trim, if you're here.
Oh yeah, I've seen that rib deal where it looks like a Ferris wheel almost, right?
So he did a Korean barbecue with pork last year, and I did that with chicken, and it came out fucking fantastic.
Sure.
Because of this whole fucking scare, I bought a bunch of pork, and I'm doing that. I'm actually doing the same recipe tomorrow with pork. Fantastic Korean. So if you go check on Lewis's thing last year, he did and I'm babbling. Fuck. Okay, here we go. Let me reset. So Lewis did fantastic fucking Korean barbecue, and the ingredients are all in his description box.
Right.
I did it on chicken. It was fantastic, and tomorrow I'm gonna do it on pork on the Weber kettle.
Right.
It was fantastic.
Now, okay, so that kind of opens up another little tangent there. Did you do any kind of? I don't think anybody in here has done any like panic shopping. But did you load up the freezer a little bit more than you normally would have?
Yeah, as I'm definitely a prepper.
Right.
We have a storeroom with canned goods, freeze dried foods, and after the fucking ball dropped, yeah, I spent $1,000 buying canned foods, dried food goods,
right,
and all that stuff. And I think as long as you buy the stuff that you're going to eat, tomato sauce. I'm talking about. I make my own tomato sauce.
Right.
I'll buy Cento.
Well, yeah.
And all that stuff, and I'll make my sauce out of that. As long as you buy stuff that you use every day, it's awesome. I make a ton of stuff, but buy the stuff that you're going to use and buy the stuff that's going to last.
That's exactly what I thought about too. We have a big family here. We've talked about it. We're a blended family. We got 5 kids, all that stuff. As the head of my household, I felt like I needed to protect them and prepare for them. So I did buy like a little extra meat. I didn't go nuts on toilet paper and bottled water. That to me was just mind blowing. But I stocked up my fridge, and to me, I thought everything I bought in my mind, I was thinking, all right, that's a meal. That's a meal. That's a meal. This is what we eat. This is normally what we're gonna do. So I did not want to buy shit just to buy, just to fucking, scare. I was scared. I was thinking, all right, 2 weeks from there, I can make some ribs. 2 weeks from there, I can make some chicken, right? So that's really all I did with that.
Yeah.
Long's Quest, how you doing, buddy? I see you in there.
What's up, Skip?
Skip said Kris didn't have to buy toilet paper. He's got it from all over the world.
That's true.
I've told that to him. So since I've been a flight attendant, not a steward, go fuck yourself. So when you get charged for a hotel, you pay for everything for a hotel. Right. You get what I do is always a roll of toilet paper on the fucking next to the shitter,
right?
And there's always a roll in the closet, and there's a laundry bag. So for 18 years, I've always taken the extra roll of toilet paper and the bag. I use the laundry bag for trash bags.
Yeah.
And so I haven't bought fucking shit paper in fucking 18 years. That's
awesome, man. We go we go to Vegas all the time. We steal all their soaps and shit like that. And we have a guest bathroom here. We just put it in a jar,
That's it.
Ken Rogers, mostly outdoors. How you doing, Ken? Good to see you in there. Enzo, son of a pizza man. What's up? Ken, were you about to say something, bud?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like interjecting. All right, that's pretty much time for my break, my Union 15. So, right. Ken, you got any questions?
Nope.
Yeah, you do. Shut the fuck up and ask the questions.
All right. Shane wants to know, Kris, how many hotel rooms have you got for a married man before?
Only Shane's. When we went to Backyard Boogie, I provided a room for Shane and his wife for 2 nights, I think 2 or 3 nights, off of my rewards points.
Wow.
That's very nice of you, buddy.
Well, I was trying, it's like I have the points. I'm trying to help things out. People aren't always making all the money they should. And I'm trying to help people out. So I gave Shane and his wife a couple or 3 nights at the Radisson where I stayed as well. And, Ted, I forget his channel name, but he picked us up.
All about the rack?
Yeah.
All about the rack, yeah.
He would pick us up. Jay would drive us around, and it was awesome. So it's all about helping everyone. I'm all about helping people.
Well, hell, the next backyard boogie, let me know, man. We'll come out. I'll use your points.
Well, you get the free points anyway, motherfucker.
That's only in Vegas, all right? It's only in Vegas. Oh man, you're killing me, brother. All right. I'm seeing some stuff go back and forth. I think people are just saying hi to each other in the chat. Can't ask me questions.
All right, quit interrupting me. Smokin' Joe's Pit BBQ wants to know, do you like the Mexican music that Rob D plays for you?
Actually, it's Rob D's neighbor. That he's got an old fucking guy next door, and the old guy has an organ. And he's like, does some fucking Mexican music. I think it's even Rob D, I love that music, and even Eric. I love Eric's Tejano music.
Oh yeah, Camp House Barbecue. I love Eric when he's throwing cans out there.
I love that music, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. It's nothing that I listen to. So when I hear it on the live streams, I'm like, this is fucking cool. It feels like great atmosphere. And I love it. I love it.
Eric's is super cool.
So
plus he's got the old,
Eric has owed me Crawford's since last fucking year.
I hear that Crawford stuff is good, but does it compare to Uncle Steve's shake? That's what
I don't know, because Eric hasn't shipped it to me. He had a bottle. And okay, so I'm going to expose Eric right now.
Uh-oh.
So Shane did the Cooking Against Cancer last year, and we all did that. And then Shane did a giveaway of rubs and shakes and all that stuff. And I'm sorry, Eric, it has to come to this. I still have not received the shake that you promised me that I won. And
Crawford stuff.
Every time Eric does a fucking live, I bring it up. I'm like, oh, you must not have a post office in your town. And he's like, oh, I know what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. I want my fucking Crawford's fucking shake now.
Damn. This guy, shit just got real, Eric. I hope he's still in the chat, man. Uncle Steve will take care of you. He'll send you some good stuff, man. Don't worry.
It wasn't. I'm sorry, I misspoke. It was Crawford's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing with a channel. If you're talking about CJ,
yeah.
If you promise something, if you're gonna give shit away, give shit away. Don't. And I'm not talking about you, CJ, but I'm saying,
man, I fucking send out everything.
I know you do. I'm saying, if you have a channel. And when I say you, I mean in general. If you have
I know what you're saying, but
you promise something, or you say, "Oh yeah, you won this, I'm going to send it out." You better send that shit out. Fuck that motherfucker.
Hey, let's be nice. We're all one big happy family.
I love Eric.
oh shit, Rick. I do owe Rick something. My bad, Rick. There you go. You just called me out. I've been so busy with all the bullshit going on right now. I owe Rick some shit. Oh, my bad, Rick. There you go. You just called me out, and you got Kris got you some good shit. So
let's send Rick some fucking license plates for his.
I'm gonna send Rick some In-N-Out gift cards because that fucker loves In-N-Out. That's what I hear.
The place is good,
right? All right, kid, go ahead, buddy.
He doesn't like In-N-Out.
I know.
All right. Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue says, does Kris have any Mexican in him? Does he? Oh, never mind. All right. Jimmy, Cuffin' Stuff wants to know, Kris, have you ever had to change your underwear on a plane?
I've come close. I remember there was one time we were landing. It was like 30 minutes before landing, and my stomach was fucking churning. And we landed, and we were taxiing. It seemed like the longest taxi to the gate. And we finally got there. I'm like, bathroom. And I think I fucking strained my neck because I'm a big guy, and there's small bathrooms on a plane. So I'm sitting there like this. And I'm squirting the fucking daylights out of that, whatever I had the night before. CJ, you asked for it.
I didn't. He asked the fucking question.
Jimmy asked the question. Don't blame me.
I was in there for about 20 minutes, and the plane was still not empty. And I got out, and I'm like, excuse me, don't go in there. But, oh, yeah, there's been plenty of times where I fucking had to.
we got an ooh in the chat.
Yeah. Mary, had a girl, Mary.
Ew.
All right,
dude, we got 7 thumbs down on this right now. What the fuck?
Those are my usual characters.
Good lordy.
Well, you probably got Skip.
Well, I know Hobo's one of them. Oh, it's 8 now. Shit. Good lordy.
Yeah, keep bitching. It'll keep going up.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
All right. Let's see. Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue. Do you have it? Oh, no, wrong question. If you had to pick one cereal to eat for the rest of your life, what one's it going to be, Kris?
I don't know. It's this Frosted Flakes, this Count Chocula. I might mix Frosted Flakes and Count Chocula together and have those two.
Jimmy said you're welcome.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Jimmy.
What's up, Daddy Cooks? Phil's in the house. How you doing, big guy? Appreciate you being here, buddy.
Is James still here? Anyone claim him?
James, if you're in there, throw hands up in the chat.
James, anyone to claim him?
It has to be a joke now. It's 11. Yeah, whatever.
All right.
You that have not decided whether you're going to put a thumbs up or thumbs down, put a thumbs up right now, please. And Captain Crunch, GT's Barbecue, I'm with you, brother. Captain
Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Oh, dude, the crunch of that peanut butter crunch. Oh, good lordy. I'm with you.
Yeah. So I just remembered a statement I was going to say. You motherfucking Californians taking all our fucking tri-tip. I swear to God, I've only found tri-tip once, and it was in like a Stop and Shop, which is like a Kruger or a Market Basket.
Right.
A Kroger. And then I went to a local butcher. It was a real butcher shop. And I'm like, do you have any tri-tip? Nah, we don't have any of that. That all goes to California. You motherfuckers.
Hey.
How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know, man. But I feel like I'm okay with being the beneficiary of it. But I tell you what, you ever come to California, man, I'll make you some tri-tip. I'll put it on the Santa Maria grill. It'll be all good, man.
It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit that the fucking tri-tip goes to California.
Kris, if this is the worst thing you have in life to worry about right now, you're doing all right, buddy.
Kris?
All I'm thinking is the fucking the cow, the part of the tri-tip is Democrat, and it goes to California.
Hey,
I can get it every day here.
I was going to say, Dutch gets it. Tri-tip Trader Joe's way overpriced. Yeah.
Talk to Cooking with Corey. He's a meat market manager.
Yeah, Cooking with Corey. He does that shit all the time.
Actually, I think Johnny Maggs says some. Johnny Maggs knows a guy that owns a restaurant that can order that, so I might.
Bobby Marcotte.
Yeah, from
he was on Guys Grocery Games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your political meat. That's true.
It's cool.
Booger's saying goodnight. Miss Boogs, we love you. Careful out there.
She grew up a little bit. You see that? She's got a 3-inch tall mat to stand on now.
What?
Yeah. Still short though.
Dude, I love her garden, man. That the way she sets up her
Tom sets it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, she's the one putting pictures of it.
Well, that's just her butt sitting at home all day while he's out busting his ass, slaving away.
Oh man, that seems like those are fighting words.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, she should be a stool and kick you in the knee.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, CJ,
all right. Go ahead, Kris. What up, Kris?
Do you shoot?
Only one shot at.
Do you have?
No, I do. I don't do it off me. I have a couple guns. Every year, we go to Lake Mead in Arizona, right? That's where I put my mom's ashes when she passed. And I always have my gun in my truck, but I'll bring the shotgun out, and it's a drive through the desert to kind of get to that lake. Yeah. So on our way back or whatever, I'm feeling, obviously a little sad or whatever. I'll throw up some water bottles and I'll pull out my 12 gauge and, get some whatever out of my system. But
do you have a license to carry?
No, but it's a misdemeanor in California. I'd rather have it not me. So, and I know some cops that'll take care of me if I need to.
I know a guy.
That's what it's like. You give me so much shit about being a Republican or a liberal or whatever. I'm not either. I have my thoughts on life, and I believe in certain things and don't believe in other things. And I don't need to be labeled. I want to carry a gun. I'm gonna carry a fucking gun. You know, and
I'm
if I want to, you know, vote for giving poor people shit, I'm gonna give poor people shit. You know, it doesn't matter to me. It's how I feel. I don't know why I got on that political rant, but I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
Let's see here. Daddy Cook says, I can't wait to drink with you guys. Bring your A game. Look, man, I cannot touch Daddy Cook's and his doors. His doors white label is just, it's just fucking awesome. We hung out with him last Saturday night. We did our little virtual party. No politics. You're right, Dutch. I broke my own rule, and I apologize.
You're fired.
I am fired. Hostile hot seat. Damn right.
You are suspended for 6 days.
So that means I have to come back next Thursday?
Yep.
Son of a bitch. Did you have more questions for our guest?
Yeah, if everybody would shut up so I could get to them.
I know. Seriously, damn rude fuckers, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Ask the question and then, expect your guest to answer it. Shit. All right. Dan from SmokeyGoodness wants to know, why the hell did a Canadian Air flight attendant go off on him for ordering the wrong food? Did he break some sort of code or something, or what's the problem?
Flight attendants are C. I'm doing hashtag C nuts without the N. At the end of, flight attendants are dogs. When I say, I'm saying see when.
See you next Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't say that word on here.
I know, and I don't want to.
All right.
They're not there for you. They either like you or they don't like you. And if they don't like you, I've seen them kick people off flights.
Really?
Are you fucking serious? And of course, I can't get up and say something because of what I do. But yeah, no, I've seen people get kicked off flights because a douchebag flight attendant doesn't like someone because they're saying something. I'm sorry for saying douchebag. I saw your face.
No, that's okay. Just that three words. We don't say on air.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. No, they can make up any story and call the police and say, I don't want this person on my flight, and you will not be on that flight.
Really? That's insane, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They can.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that kind of leads me into Big Rome's question. Have you ever, as a stewardess, personally kicked someone out of a flight?
No, I have only experienced medical emergencies on my flights. And I've assisted heart attacks, COPD, people like this given oxygen. And I'll tell you how bad the flight attendants are. Once we land, once you're in flight, they want to help you, okay? But once you land, they don't want to be a part of anything because they have to make their next flight or this or that. And I'll tell you, it seems, it really seems like it's fucking crazy. But no, they don't want to help after the fact. After you land, they want to go. And they care less. They don't want to write a report. They don't want to be a witness. They don't want to do anything. So, no, I really dislike flight attendants. Other flight attendants, not me. Because, they don't want to be there. And it's disheartening. I'll stop with my rant. I'm sorry.
No worries.
All right. Since I just saw him get in the chat, I have a question for you. It's from your Canadian friend, Russell at Raspberry Rock.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Kris, how many times have you hooked up with other flight attendants?
Dude, it was crazy. In the beginning, after 911, it was fucking insane. Yeah, no, it was pretty pretty regular after that when I first got on.
Okay, that leads me to Suburban Barbecue's question. And a couple other people put it in the chat, but they wanted to know, Kris, are you part of the Mile High Club?
Never done it Mile High, but I've done it Mile Zero.
What about 30,000 feet? 6 miles roughly.
No, I've never done it on the job. Definitely never done it on the job. But it's funny because I remember, like, when I first got on, there was a flight attendant that we all went out with the bar, with the crew, the pilots, the flight attendants, and this and that. And I went to her hotel room, and it got to the point where we're getting to that point, and she's like, "Oh, I have a fiance," and I'm like, "Then why did you bring me up here?" "Well, I don't mind. At least I can."
Dude.
Yeah, it was. That's how these flight attendants think. It's like, I'm sorry, CJ. But it's like I can't. And she's like, "Yeah, I got a fiance. I'm supposed to get married in 2 weeks, but I'll do this." But it's like, well, why does that make that easier? How can you say that's good? But they did.
Oh my gosh. Yes, hashtag dirtiest hot seat ever. Oh, Kris. I love Daddy Cook's comment. He said it will be the quarter mile club. It won't take me that long. Fuck you. I can read off my own chat if I want.
Those girls are horrible. They're horrible.
Horrible.
All right. I have the best follow-up question to Russell's question about you hooking up with other flight attendants. And Jim from Suburban Barbecue says, were any of them chicks?
Jeff, make it 14. I'm sure someone's got there. What's up, Dan? Outdoor Cooking. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I think this is going to be the first hot seat I purposely take down. We have a bunch of fucking perverts snapping.
You can edit that, can't you?
All right, hour and a half in. How you doing over there, Kris?
Hey, if you want to keep this going, it's your fault.
It's my fault. Thank you. I think it's Sean Hogan's fault. And Uncle Steve's fault for putting the $100 super shot.
Do I owe any shots?
No, we don't owe any shots. We haven't. Yeah, I did. It was my fault for bringing on a former Marine. There you go. No super shots. We're just chilling.
Have a smoke and relax.
Have a smoke. Chill out. It's funny. It started raining here, but I almost set this up to do it outside just so I could have a cigar and hang out and kind of like we did last Saturday. But it started freaking raining out there, and I decided not to set it up, obviously. So we're in the office.
Well,
speaking of last Saturday,
what up?
What happened?
Man, I don't know. I thought we were just gonna come, have a hangout, talk about life. Then all of a sudden, I had a whole bottle of whiskey on, and I woke up tasting my mouth tasting like an ashtray covered in bourbon.
I heard somebody put on a cook's hat and an apron.
I heard some pliers got put on a nipple, and it was. Ooh. Hey, Kris La Familia's in there. What's going on?
What's up, Kris?
Sounds like a good time. I wish I could have been there.
I think I have it.
Remember
it. All right. Do you have more questions?
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Do you want me to ask them?
Yeah, I'm skipping over a bunch of questions, so we'll get to mine later.
All right.
More fun.
Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue wants to know, how many tattoos do you have, Kris?
None.
What?
None.
Hey, thanks everybody for stopping by. Our guest has to leave now.
What the fuck? All that traveling you do, you don't got a little something, a little anchor, a little little hashtag mom or a little mom heart or something?
Even in the Marine Corps, I went to a few places when I was in the Marines, when I was a little fucking private and lance corporal.
Yeah.
And I went to a place and I drew out a diagram. That was when I was living in Florida. I went to Daytona, and they drew something. I'm like, I don't want that shit. And no, it just never worked out. I always wanted like a compass rose. You know what a compass rose? Like you have a compass and it shows direction. And because all around, I wanted a certain tattoo that showed a compass rose and this and that or whatever I designed. And no, I'm like, they drew bullshit stuff. I'm like, go fuck yourself. So I had no tattoos, but I was always open to them. That's for sure.
Right on. I set up a back piece that I'm working on that everywhere I go on travels, I'm putting some kind of, like, when I get to the tattoo shop next, I'm gonna put the Iowa Hawkeye back there. That was approved.
You gotta have a Tiger Hawk for the bowl game.
All right, go ahead, Dutch.
Eastwind wants a butterfly tattoo.
Tramp stamp.
Keith Bettag says, "Dude with a bald head don't need no tramp stamp." There you go.
It's funny because so I was in D.C. I spent my whole time in D.C. when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in a presidential support unit, and the drill team. I don't know if any of you guys are. I don't know if anyone watching this knows what the United States Marine Corps drill team does. They do phenomenal stuff, and everything's silent. And they do drills with their rifles. They flip them and throw them and this and that, and that's their professional job in the Marine Corps. And all those guys, when I was in, they would have their name and it was like fucking like this block,
right?
So let's say it would say Kris or Eastwind Farms. They would have that tattooed in the small of their back. And it's funny, like nowadays, that's a fucking tramp stamp. So all those sea dogs,
we got tramp stamps.
Yeah. And they didn't even know it.
That's awesome.
Because they thought they were better than everyone,
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Did you see Uncle Steve's comment?
Me?
He thinks I should get Creepy Uncle Steve tattooed. So there's Creepy Uncle Steve. He thinks I should get that tattooed on my back.
That'd look great on your back.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right. You ready for the next one, Kris? Hard hitting?
Right. Go ahead.
Big Rome wants to know, how did you feel the day after when you did the Death Nut Challenge?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
So I did two Death Nut challenges. And I think the first one, because I read the complaints afterwards, the first Death Nut challenge I did, I think they put the worst nuts. I think they reversed everything. And the worst one was the first because it fucking scared me. I really thought I was gonna fucking die, and I set it up forward on YouTube, like I'm coming on this time, and then I realized like half an hour into it that I wasn't even on fucking YouTube. People were just chatting. But the first time I did it, I think they fucked up on the on how they put the peanuts in there. The second time I did it, it was still fucking hot as fuck. But like I said, the first time I did it, it was so fucking hot. I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, if this is the first one, there's no way I could fucking do this. And I think that was their quality control. I think that was a problem with their quality control. Yeah, it scared the fuck out of me when I did it the first time. I don't know if that answers that question.
Yeah, it does.
I was scared. I thought I was gonna have a fucking heart attack. I really did.
That shit's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Before I get to the next question, CJ, we have an old friend in the chat. Do you see him?
I just saw it. Jabin Postal, how you doing, big guy? So glad you're back in the YouTube game. Excited for you to be there. Would love your video today. Anytime you want to come back on and hang out, dude, you're more than welcome.
Definitely.
Yep.
All right. Cooking with Corey wants to know, Kris, what is your favorite steak?
I'm thinking tri-strip, tri-tip, or New York strip.
Really?
Yeah.
I think ribeyes have been my favorite steak, and I live in California. Maybe it's because I have so much tri-tip in my world.
Yeah, rub it in, asshole.
Yeah.
but
wait.
But you get tri-tip everywhere. You can go out to your backyard and kill a cow, and you got it. Oh, the tie's coming off. Oh.
I forgot. I have.
You got little buttons. Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Yes. Thank you, Steven. Put the link to the new channel in there. CJ's Q.
CJ, it's amazing how certain cuts of the steak get sent to certain parts of the fucking country.
I think it's a conspiracy.
It is.
It's a conspiracy, and you need to talk to your buddies in Washington about that.
I will. I'll do that.
Ribeye is the ultimate. There you go, Corey.
Shane in there, he says, Kent, how is a sous vide steak? I actually had sous vide steak when I was in Florida at Shane's house, and I'm going to tell you what, it was a goddamn good steak.
I don't know, man. I feel like you're just boiling the meat before you cook it.
Oh, no. You're slowly bringing that meat up to about 5 degrees short of where you want it. Look at it this way. It's a reverse sear in water.
Yes.
Right. You're boiling the fucking meat.
No, you're not boiling it. Water boils at 212.
I'm joking. Calm down.
No,
You're
you
so
calm down.
Hungry Hussy's in the chat, and you're all angry. This is when he comes in and says, you're screaming at me.
Well,
Hussy. I saw
What's
your
up, Hussy? How you doing, baby? Not boiling it. Yes, I know. God. You guys are a bunch of sensitive
bitches.
I don't want to say it.
Can I politely ask you to shut the hell up for a minute?
I guess so. I have a shot poured right here, and no one has given a super shot since Sean Hogan left.
What the? We need a shot. Yeah.
Oh crap! I'm with CJ. You're boiling it. That's it, Joe. Someone's got my back.
Joe would probably have your front if you let him too.
Hey, what happens in Vegas? You know what I'm saying?
Or Texas.
Oh,
Texas.
CJ, what do you think about the what's that Triangle Hotel? Is it the Luxor?
That's
actually where we're all gonna stay.
It looks like a pyramid.
Yeah, it's the Luxor.
Okay. Some of those rooms, I stayed there once, and my room was huge, but it was fucking horrible.
The pyramid. Jamin Postal put $2.79 Canadian. Thank you, Jamin. Appreciate you, buddy. $20 is $20. That's what I'm laughing at. We are not far behind, Keith. I was keeping up, I swear. The Luxor has a tower, has 2 towers too. So actually staying in the pyramid, kind of crap, right? It's old. It's been doing, and now we got $6.99 Canadian. Thanks, Jamin. Appreciate you, buddy. But that's the what do you call it? Like the attraction of it, right? Everybody wants to stay in the pyramid, but if you're smart, you stay in the towers that are newer and really nice. Like I stayed in a suite, like I had a 1-bedroom suite there.
Yeah.
In the tower. It's a little bit of walk from the actual pyramid thing.
Sure.
But it's such the nicer place. And we were gonna go in Vegas. I actually had a suite booked so we could all hang out in it. But obviously that's not happening. Go ahead, Kent. What's up, buddy?
Dan, Mr. SmokeyGoodness says they're going to Vegas in June.
Okay. All right.
What, Dan, when in June?
Yeah, because I know Mrs. CJ has already got a trip planned with her mom and the kids in June.
Because ours is getting postponed to about that time, I believe.
Yeah, she'll be there the 20th and the 21st. So if we could do the 13th and 14th of June, that would be a good weekend for that.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to Mike later and stuff.
14th of June.
So the question is, how far is this fucking C-19 gonna go?
You know, I don't know, buddy.
You know,
I would like to think I don't think it's going to be done by Easter, like our fearless leader saying, but I think I think probably by I don't know. What do you think, Dutch? The end of May, where everybody's had a nice time to wash their hands and get it all out. And
I think mid-May.
Yeah, Big Rome, you're always invited, brother. Everybody's invited. When we talk about this Vegas trip where everybody's supposed to be there, everybody's invited. It's not an invite thing. I'm not going to reach out to Pickles and say, hey, you got to go, or Jim, you got to go. Just if we make up a day, we'll go. All right.
I know that my flights have been canceled all the way up to April 10th.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in the May. That's my opinion. But fuck, what do I know, man? I'm just a jackass who does YouTube videos. It don't fucking matter what I say.
So CJ, if I buy a house, should I talk to you beforehand?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't sell loans. I work in the mortgage industry, so I'll make sure you're covered. And Mrs. CJ, like I'm a closing manager, so I handle all the money and making sure all the federal regulations are handled. Mrs. CJ is the processing manager, and they handle all the stuff in the between. And we will make sure that you don't get screwed over. That's my biggest thing.
So what I'm doing is, so I'm at I have 25 acres here I'm in New Hampshire, and I have 3 dwellings here. There's one main house with 2 dwellings, and then my house, which is another dwelling. And we all have bathrooms and kitchens and all that stuff. What I'm looking for is to downsize the house. I'm looking for a ranch for Mom, and of course a big garage for me. If there's not a big garage already on there, I'll build one. But I've had my sisters here and they fuck shit up. I swear to God. Your family is the worst fucking thing because they fuck shit up. It's like I said, I'm gonna buy a property and we can all live here. Spend a few $100 a month for rent. Just to pay for everything that's going on here. And they suck. The family sucks. The mother's good. The 2 sisters suck. So I'm looking for a new property with 600 acreage, if not more, and just like a little ranch. And I'll build a garage, and I can live in the garage. I'm a guy. I'm a Marine. We don't care about where we live. We just want to have fun. And if that's the garage, that's where it is. We have fun there. So I guess what I'm asking, after I get around to all that bullshit. And thanks for being drunk. Thank you for all you people who do super chats because I'm fucking drunk now. What do you do with loans, or how can you help me out or lead me in a clear way?
Well, you find a place you want to buy, and then we'll go from there.
All right.
You could we'll take that offline. No one cares about mortgages and shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so my biggest thing is anybody in the chat, you guys, whatever. Last thing I want to see you guys get screwed by anybody. So to me, it's if you're gonna do anything, give me a shout. I'll let you know if it's a good deal or not. I don't, even if I refer a loan to my company or whatever, I don't make any money off it. I don't want you guys having that issue. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Let's finish up these questions. We're almost an hour or 2.
Sorry.
It's pretty fucking late. I got my my questions that I always got to ask. So let's go ahead and get those going. Hobo Love put $29.99 in there, just like you said. So look, one last shot.
Cheers, Hobo.
Thanks, Hobo. Oh man. Headed to bed now, boys. All right, Hungry Hussy. Cheers, buddy.
Good night, guys.
Night, Hussy.
Dude, Kris, you okay, bud?
Yeah, I just went to grab another beer.
Oh, okay. You just stepped out of the frame. You can all eat a dick. All right, fuck you, Hobo. Thank you for the money.
Yeah, I met Hobo at fucking Backyard Barbecue.
Dude, Hobo's my hero.
He brought his fucking what's that grill where you raise up?
The Gabby Grill.
Yeah, he brought that shit, and he was like a scientific motherfucking monster. And he was like the whole cook. He was raising it, he was losing it, and then he was gazing at people's meat. Fucking Hobo, man.
Dude, hey, dude, Hobo doesn't know it, but if I ever meet him, I'll give him a big old squeeze, big old hug.
He's a good guy. Yeah.
All right, let's ask these few questions that everyone wants to know. 3 channels you watch, one big, one small, one you think should be bigger. Get that chaser in.
One big.
It's true, Hobo.
And okay, I don't watch Charlie Pickles because I fucking hate that guy.
Well, I mean, that's just a given, dude. Don't worry about that.
So I don't watch Charlie. I try to watch everyone's live streams because I love live streams.
Right.
So big streams that I watch has to be Russell.
Yeah.
He has to be the biggest stream that I watch on a continuous basis, even though sometimes he pisses me off. A small channel. So what were the 3 questions? Big channel, small chat?
One big, one small, and one you think should be bigger.
Small channel. I can't answer the small channel because I watch a lot of small channels.
All good, man. Don't worry. It's not a
no.
Death, man.
That's cool. So, and then a small channel that I think should be bigger. I actually thought it was Mike from he used to be CLE Cleveland, and now he's doing
The Weekend Warrior.
Yeah, Weekend Warrior.
Yeah, Mike. He does a lot of great videos. He's doing some good things out there.
He's definitely fucking broke the house. He's fucking out now and big time. But yeah, I remember with him, he was doing fucking live streams in his hotel room, eating chicken from, whatever the fucking chicken place is. But I kind of got away from him, and I apologize for that.
All good.
But small.
I know you guys. I know everybody watches a lot of small channels, and it's always hard to, pin down just one. And you don't want to hurt people's feelings for sure. So
yeah, it's not even about hurting feelings. It's like, I watch fucking Lewis. I watch GT. I watch you guys. Fucking Kent. Charlie fucking bores the shit out of me. So I try to but yeah, it's like, I try to support, and I'm sorry I can't give a name for the smallest channel that I support that should be bigger. Charlie is definitely way too large. Can't stand his channel.
Chicken from the Wuhan market. No, we're staying away from the Wuhan stuff. All right, let's get these last couple questions in, man. It's getting a bit late. What would your last meal on earth be if you smoked too many of them long darts?
Definitely a fucking tri-steak from fucking California because we can't.
Tri-tip from California, of course.
Yeah, tri-tip because we can't get them here. Asparagus, because I want my piss to fucking smell.
On your way out. I love it.
Yep. And maybe some mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes with some butter and cracked black pepper. Definitely. I'm fucking wow.
All right, Keithers, I'm gonna save the last question for another time. Let's see here. Who would you like to see on the hot seat, buddy? Not Charlie Pickles, of course.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Charlie Pickles is the pollutant of the nation. Yeah, Charlie, he fucking pollutes everything. Who would I like to get a nice live seat, hot seat? I don't know if I know anyone that's done it. I'm sorry, I have no answer for that.
All right, it's not a yes or no answer.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
guys. We're coming up on 2 hours. I'm tired. It's time to get going. Kent, you got anything to say on the way out, buddy?
Kris, you rocked it, brother. Let me tell you.
You did so good, buddy.
You know what? I can say this. You're our favorite stewardess that has been on.
Oh.
I am the most boring person in the world. I swear to God.
No, not at all, man.
I have different personas when I work versus my live streams or my videos. When I work, I'm totally serious, and when I chat or comment on your videos, I don't mean any ill will whatsoever. It's all fucking around, because when I work, it's serious. When I'm not working, it's not serious, and I fuck around. But guys, and yeah, I really don't know what to say.
Hey, man, you did good, man. You did good. I'm so glad you came on. I know we've watched your lives, we chatted with you 100 times, but it's nice to get you on. So great show. Guys, if you want to hang out in the after show, hit me up on Facebook Messenger. I'll send you the link. You can jump in. Next week's guest is Ryan from Backline Fabrication. He's doing some great smoker builds in Austin. I met him when we were out there. I wanted to get him on. What's up, buddy?
I want to say, I want to be a part of Johnny Mag's every Tuesday that he does a fucking podcast. I want to fucking. He let me on his podcast a few weeks ago. And it was awesome. So if Johnny Mags will allow me to be on his podcast, I would fucking love that, because that was a fucking awesome experience.
All right, John, you heard. Just drive down the freaking the highway to see Mag, right? All right. All right. Looks like that's it. I will try to get the links out. I'm getting a lot more people wanting the links than we can put in there. Give me some second to get in there. Guys, like I said, next week's guest, Ryan from Backline Fabrication. Kent, you did a great job, as always. Sorry for all the interruptions, but not really.
Yeah, I know.
Kris, I appreciate you, brother. You did great. Thank you, guys. What?
Oh, Kent, thank you. But CJ, you're the first person. You're the best. Thanks, CJ, for letting me be here. And Kent, Kent.
Y'all have a great week. Take care.